What's up, everybody? It's Adman bringing you my video today on Naruto manga chapter 648. And in this chapter, it was sort of a little bit of flashback in this chapter. Basically, Hashirama, everybody else was seeing the first meeting between the five nations, the five Kage nations. So basically, the meeting was basically about Konoha, the Leaf Village. They have the Jubies, and they're trying to bring like a peace treaty amongst the other nations, and basically the other nations are gonna give the Leaf Village, I guess, money or something, and they're gonna give them Jubies. And so basically this chapter starts off with Naruto and Sasuke going to fight Obito, and it was basically, so Tobirama says that Naruto is like the spitting image of his brother, and that they're alike. And Orochimaru basically says that Sasuke is gonna surpass Madara in the future. That's at least the version that I read. That's what it said. And because Sasuke's Susanoo, Orochimaru did an experiment on Sasuke when Sasuke was with Orochimaru before the whole Sasuke versus Orochimaru thing. Orochimaru did experiments on Sasuke, and he put Jugo's curse mark inside Sasuke. So Sasuke was able to manipulate that, and now the Susanoo has the curse mark. So it's like a new version, curse mark Susanoo. And so Orochimaru was like, it's not a shock to him that Sasuke has this power now. And he basically said, unlike all the other experiments that Orochimaru has had, Sasuke isn't at full power. Like, Sasuke is not there yet. He's not at his full strength. All the other experiments that he had was basically, I guess, at full strength, and Sasuke is not at full strength. So, and so yeah, the five Kages, they Hashirama, he was like, he definitely was a Naruto, because he was like soft at the meeting. Like when they first got to the meeting, he like throws his head down on the table and like bows to everybody else that's there. And Tobirama had to check him. Tobirama was like, yo, you're one of the Hokages, don't bow your head, like you're all equal. It's like, don't bow your head. And even I forgot which Kage it was. He was like, yo, you don't have to bow to us. It's the damn, it's like where Killer Bee's from, basically. He was like, you don't have to bow your head. And Hashirama was like, oh, I'm sorry. So yeah, so they had their meeting, and then the Kazekage basically said, our territory is nothing but sand. We can't allow, like, we don't need a Jubi. We have one, the one that's in Gaara. We have a Jubi. Well, it was in Gaara. We have a Jubi, and we don't need a Jubi. He was like, since we're right next to the Leaf Village, I want a part of their land, not half, but I want some of their land, so I guess so they could grow crops and all that stuff, because they're in the sand village, they don't have stuff like that, so they grow crops. I want part of their land, and I want 30% of what you're giving the Leaf Village in exchange for the Jubi. So everybody's like, are you crazy? 30%? He was like, well, I'm not signing this peace treaty if you guys don't give me what I want, because I don't need the Jubi. So that's basically what he wanted. So yeah, Sasuke has Jugo's curse mark, and it's on his Susanoo, and Sasuke and Naruto are going to fight Obito. Obito's not surprised at all about that. Orochimaru says Sasuke is gonna surpass Madara, and when Madara first came onto the scene, Madara was wiping everyone out. Madara was destroying people when he first came on, and I don't know. So I think it's a little hint for what's gonna happen in the future. I mean, Sasuke's basically, if Sasuke's gonna surpass Madara, and Tobirama was like, Naruto is basically just like his brother, is a clash. It's gonna show this is basically a foreshadow of what's gonna happen in the future. Naruto is gonna fight Sasuke regardless of what anybody thinks. They're gonna fight. That's basically a foreshadow. If you compare it into Sasuke to Madara and Naruto to Hirashirama, it's a big foreshadow. And plus, Hirashirama and Madara they were friends, but Madara had other intentions. He was looking toward the future, because when there was a flashback in this chapter when Madara was like Madara said something to Hirashirama, and Hirashirama was like, "Oh, I thought we both wanted the Leaf Village. I thought we both wanted to create the Leaf Village." And he was like, "No, I see something else in the future. I have a different dream." And he was like, "Well, tell me what it is." That's basically what Naruto and Sasuke was going through. Sasuke was never Naruto's friend from the start. Sasuke and Naruto were never friends. They were just teammates. Like the only friend part that you could describe was when they went against Haku, and Sasuke he dove in front of the needles to stop Haku's needles. I guess you could say that part was more off of emotion than strategy. I don't know, but yeah, Sasuke always had a different motive than what Naruto thought they were gonna achieve. So Naruto wants to be Hokage. Hashirama was Hokage. Madara had a different route. Sasuke had a different route. He had another motive. He had something else he wanted to do in the group. So they're basically comparing Sasuke to Madara and Naruto to Hirashirama. That's basically what Tobirama said. And yeah, so Naruto and Sasuke went to fight Obito. Everybody else was sitting there waiting. Everybody else was just waiting for the 5 Kages to give them orders. And yeah, Orochimaru just sat back and said Sasuke's gotten really strong. He's gonna end up surpassing Madara. The 5 Kages had their meeting. Hirashirama was acting like a little girl. He kept bowing down to everybody, but Tobirama had to put him back in his place. They're splitting up. They're giving the Jubi away for like 30% of something. The Kazekage doesn't want 30%. He doesn't want a Jubi. He wants 30% of each villages, whatever they're gonna give Konoha. So that was basically the chapter. Am I forgetting anything? I don't think so. That was basically what happened in this chapter. It was a good. We got more information about Hashirama and his past, and we learned about Sasuke Sasano having a curse mark, and Sasuke and Naruto's future battle plans. Like, that's basically what it was when they said when they started comparing Sasuke and Naruto to Hirashirama and Madara, because Madara's a villain. So basically it. And isn't there 15 minutes left? Like, I thought in this chapter, like, we were gonna find out the end. Like, we were gonna see what was gonna happen. I guess next chapter is gonna happen. If the next 3 chapters they don't end this, there's supposed to be 15 minutes, and that flashback, I mean, I guess, but there's like 15 minutes left until like the end of the until like whatever. But yeah, it was an okay chapter. I think they're foreshadowing the fight between Naruto and Sasuke, just like Hashirama and Madara had their fight. So that's what I think about this in this chapter. I don't think I'm forgetting anything else. But leave your comments down below. Subscribe for more Naruto reviews, manga reviews, and I'm out.